Hey, Alicia A. Morgan, how are you doing today? I hope everything's great. We're covering a new subreddit for this channel today called What Could Go Wrong. Pretty self-explanatory. It's sort of like a mix of Well That Sucks and like instant karma. It's interesting. Let's just get into the content here. So here we've got a Manchester, New Jersey, I'm guessing like Department of Public Works worker or something like that. They're doing something with wires, and it's yeah. Let's just see it play out. They've got a live wire here, and then it just bursts into goddamn flames right off the bat. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I knew that, like, putting electricity things on water was bad, like you'll get electrocuted and stuff, but I did not know that it would burst into flames. This is actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. This dude's running away from it, so hopefully he's okay. Jesus Christ, just I guess a lesson to all of you: if you're working with live wires, don't get them near water. You would think that'd be common sense, but I guess not. This is a case of some glorious instant karma. This man says, what could possibly go wrong if I shake a traffic light? And it just smacks him on the head. You're trying to inconvenience people. I don't know. Did you lose your Snickers bar on top of the traffic light? Are you trying to displace it and receive it again? What could possibly be your reasoning other than trying to fuck up other people's days? So I think you probably got what you deserved, and that concussion, having to stay in your room and just sit in the dark for a month, maybe that'll teach you a lesson, dude. Okay, I'm not sure of all the context here, but it seems as though this mad lad has dropped his keys upon one of those, like, temporary entranceways in a mall when a storefront is under construction, and, you know, it turns out those things aren't really made to be walked on top of, and this kid falls through, and some good Samaritans from the store come through to help him out, luckily. So it seems like he got his keys, it seems like he's okay, but I don't know, this is awesome. This is kind of cool, to be honest. A lot of stuff on this subreddit, it's like unfortunate, but it's also like, if we didn't have these stupid people, how else would we get to see these scenarios play out? This one is pretty neat. This person is jaywalking, just incredibly obnoxiously, being a bit of a douche, then gives this driver the stare down as he slowly walks, and then boom, pull. Maybe you should look where you're going, my dude, instead of trying to intimidate the driver that's just trying to go about their day. Let's watch it one more time, come on. Bajoom! Get it. Alright, so what we've got here is seemingly the mother, aunt, cousin of a 10-year-old child, because you can see 1-0 on those balance, releasing them into the sky. Mistake City, very irresponsible thing to do. You know, you could choke animals and kill them and stuff, and plus it's just littering at the end of the day. But instead of that happening, we get something a little bit more exciting, once again involving power lines. Boom! That was insane. That was freaking insane. Let's watch it. Let's watch it again. That is just fantastic. I love it. I adore it. That 10-year-old had the best birthday of his life right there. There's nothing is ever going to top that. You can see power go out in the area around them as this happens. I just want to see that explosion one more time, please. That is magnificent. Oh my god. Okay, so I think this is a scenario a lot of us find ourselves in. You're out in the woods having a birthday party with the boys, and you're just trying to cut yourself a nice little slice, trying to give your boy a slice, and all of a sudden, a very small monkey steals the cake and ruins everybody's day. It happens. It happens. If you go out into the wild, you're in somebody else's element, anything can happen. I will say, as a large man, that cake looks absolutely delicious. I hope that the monkey does not die of, like, over-sugarization. But, yeah, I mean, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes sometimes. Okay, fair warning, this one's a little bit violent. I am gonna cut it off before it gets too serious. But do you guys ever just fuck around and swing an actual axe at your self-defense client when they're holding a crummy shield and a little flimsy mallet? That's what goes down here, and things get pretty, I'll just say, red out of this man's forearm in a couple seconds. Like, I just don't understand the concept whatsoever. Man on the left, professional. I mean, he's teaching this class, so he's somewhat of a professional in self-defense. And the person on the right is an amateur. The person on the right has fake defenses and fake weapons. And the guy on the left has a real... It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I honestly, like, kind of feel bad for teasing you guys and not showing you what it looks like. I just don't want, like, super violent shit on this channel. But just picture the blade that this dude is holding in his hand, about half of that length, just gashed open on the chubby fella's forearm. It's nasty. Okay, I just want to establish something right off the bat. I think we can all agree that texting and driving is a bad idea. Using your phone while driving, you're not looking at the road, literally anything could happen and you wouldn't be able to react in time. Now, let me take it up a notch and present the idea of texting while operating a train. This woman is just, you know, chilling on her phone, playing some Candy Crush, playing some Angry Birds, playing some Meat Fuck the Plumber, whatever she's doing over there. And, yeah, it's just, you know, it's like, I've seen people text and drive before. I don't approve of it, but I've seen it. People usually save it for, like, you know, hey, I'm at a red light, or like, hey, I'm on a straightaway, there's nobody on this road for a while. That's still unsafe, but this is, you're entering, like, a station. Like, you're approaching another train, and you can't, like... You don't know that? You haven't done this job for long enough where you're, like, experienced enough so that you just put hundreds of people's lives at risk? And, like, I'm not trying to dog on train operators. I'm sure it's more complicated than anybody that doesn't drive a train would know. But when you're driving, you have this thing called steering to worry about. In a train, you literally only need to worry about speeding up and slowing down, and you can't cover that basic requirement. So here we've got a car that is clearly not, like, you know, living its best life, and the sad thing is here, this could have been easily avoided. You know how, like, you know, those WeatherTech floor liners for your car, or like getting the original liners for your car might be a little bit more expensive than you want to pay? Well, that sort of stuff is worth it when this could happen to you if you have one that isn't proper for your car. This gentleman presses down on the gas pedal and it gets stuck underneath the floor liner, just causing the car to accelerate forward with no real way for you to stop it other than maybe braking as hard as you can, emergency brake, downshifting. But if that accelerator's stuck, all of that might not work as well as you'd want it to. This is like my worst nightmare, so let's just get away from this, please. Okay, so this is one of those cool but dangerous things. You put a little bit of some sort of accelerant on a non-flammable surface, you light it on fire. It's like a self-contained fire that isn't really going to spread to anything else. Once the accelerant's gone, everything's gonna be fine. I was addicted to doing this in college on my dorm room desk with hand sanitizer, but even idiotic me knew not to pour extra accelerant onto the currently burning fire, and that's exactly what this teacher is about to do. Check it out. Wabah! Like, it's video over. Like, everybody is on fire now. Everybody around that desk is now in flames. Alright, I'm just going to let this one play out because it's magical.
Snowing in my neighborhood. It's snowing in Cali. Southern California got some snow. And it's beautiful here. It's coming down. I'm an untrained meteorologist reporting on the snow. I mean, it's in the streets. God damn.
You know, I was like so happy for this dude that he's getting snow in SoCal, and I hope he's not hurt. But one thing that I just really want to point out is how purely long it feels that he falls for. It's like we are on an entire full-ass journey with him to the ground. Like, we just get so much detail of it happening, and it lasts so long. And this is just, I don't know, there's something special about this video for sure. Okay, so this one's kind of a mixed bag because it looks simultaneously extremely fun and absolutely horrific. So this is a homemade, like, build your own sled race sort of thing, and these people make it to the end, but there's an ice wall at the end of the race. I really hope these guys are okay because this is hilarious to watch. Their self-built sled just is completely obliterated. It just ceases to exist. What were they thinking? So I know this video was a lot more, like, video content heavy, so let me know if that's something that you like, if it's something you dislike, if you think that there's anything I could do better with this sort of format to make it more interesting or entertaining. I'd like to give a major shout out to my top tier channel members, Roller Geeks, James Barnowski, Miss Inked, Hyper Ninja Child, Jared D, Regrettable Stitches, Allison B, 4Jared, Connor G, Cryptid Fennec, Kaya Bay, Tasha K, and Catco, as well as everyone else you see on your screen. I thank them very much for their support, as well as everyone else that just watches the videos. I'm gonna be trying to put out more stuff. The quarantine has been sort of hitting my mental kinda hard, but you know, that's fucking happening to everybody, so I kind of feel like a douchebag for being like, I can't make silly videos because I'm sad. Like, it seems so fucking dumb, but like, you know how it is. I'm sure somebody out there can relate. But anyway, skate on to the best of your abilities, guys. Make sure you're drinking more water and doing all the good things, taking care of yourselves, the people around you, staying safe in this crisis. And yeah, I'll see you guys super soon. Peace out, Cub Scouts.